Today's a sad day, man. I've just pretty much ended my friendship with a very good close friend of mine, a male friend of mine, over some things related to like masculinity, brotherhood, and just poor demonstration of behavior and values. And I'm just going to speak about that unfiltered, because obviously this is a very personal thing, and I know for a fact him or other people are going to be watching this, but I think it's so important that we speak about these like intimate parts of our lives, because I think there's value to be gained in sort of hearing about this. I'll tell you the context. I've got like a very good close friend of mine and yeah, we're not friends anymore. We literally just had like a last final discussion and everything, and pretty much what happened was like he thought it was like somewhat appropriate to like kind of go behind my back and have conversations about me to a girl that I'd previously dated, who I've got like history with, and I confronted him about this, and I asked him like, oh, what did you say, like what did you tell her? And then I asked him this formal question where like he kind of like, it's fucking upsetting, man. Like when you've had like a friend for a long time, and you just, especially when it's like built on the values of brotherhood and masculinity, and like you're growing together and everything, and then you kind of just get let down by someone who doesn't have like a level of loyalty to you above like random, not random, but like above other friends. At least in my perception, maybe you can disagree, you can tell me if I'm wrong here, but I think if you've got a male friend who you consider like a brother, he is more of the priority in your life than any other normal friend, any female friend, and even I would say a brother, like a male close friend who's like like fucking through like growth and grit that you've become brothers. You've really like vibe with each other. I honestly think that's more important and more valuable, and like you should commit more to that guy than you should to a girlfriend, because girls come and go. And yeah, but it's like a level of like loyalty as a friend, like as a male friend. If, for example, if your friend's girlfriend asks you questions about it, you should shrug your shoulders and just say, oh, well, you should speak to him directly. I'm not going to speak on his behalf. If a girl speaks about you to your friends, she should leave with a better perception of your friend every single time. You should not be sat there like, oh, well, here's something wrong with him, and it don't mean like, you should not throw your male friend under the bus at all, because girl, like, yeah, fucking sad, man. And then as soon as like I said to him, like, oh, well, you're not displaying, like, I don't think you actually understand the values of brotherhood. Like, he calls me brother and stuff. I don't think you understand the values of brotherhood. And he just kind of like, oh, okay, then he just like walked away. And that's like the end of our friendship, which is so fucking sad to lose in such like a weirdly like cringe way. And yeah, that's so fucking sad, man. I've grown a lot with this guy and everything, and that's so fucking sad, man. It's so fucking sad to lose a friend like this over like petty shit. And I've just spoke to another friend in the gym, and yeah, I just spoke to another friend, and he was like, oh, is it over a woman? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, oh, fuck's sake, like it's always like male friends always fucking fall out like over women. It's like very unlikely. Like, how else would, imagine you've got a very close male friend, how else would you like fall out and not be friends with them anymore? It's pretty much always going to be regarding something to do with a woman, and like one of the friends displays like a lower level of like brotherhood or loyalty, which is so fucking, that's such a pathetic way to lose a fucking long-term friendship, man. So fucking pathetic, man. But I'm not even saying this to try and be disrespectful. I wanted to make this video because this is like parts of life which is often not discussed. People, like when we go through these issues, which is normal of life, we kind of just keep it to ourselves, and we don't really say anything. We don't discuss it, online with each other, because it's a very intimate thing to discuss. Hang on. Loud ass fucking music, bro. I'm gonna do my set quick. I'm just gonna hit a set of squats, because otherwise my sort of warm-up will go away, so you can skip like a minute into the future of this video if you want. But I'll let you watch me if you want as well. 10 rep squats, bro. Featuring Scotty boy. Oh, that took it out of me, bro. I just lost my soul from that. Oh, it's fucking sad, man. It's sad, but I have this. No, you know what? I'm not even gonna I was gonna act cool and be like, but I'm outcome independent and I don't care. Like, fuck that, bro. Of course I fucking care, bro. Of course I fucking care. I just lost I've lost a guy who I've said to him, I love you so many times. I've hugged him, I've kissed him on the fucking cheek and everything, bro. And to lose a friend like that, based on just like women, is so fucking upsetting, man. This is why, honestly, it's like I don't want to be against the guy because I know he'll be watching this and I don't want to upset him or anything, but like I've got to give you the advice which, you know, it's formulating in my mind. And like, you should not trust men who you can see their values are more feminine. You should not trust men who have been raised in a very feminine way and like they don't understand masculine brotherhood virtues and values. That kind of man who you can tell isn't like very masculine, he will throw you underneath the bus and he will kind of see you as a friend amongst his other friends. You can probably tell which kind of guy it is. Maybe you don't know any right now, but especially as you level up, don't meet guys like this because they're usually somewhat like social and they'll be friends with boys and girls, like they'll be friends with men and women. If you see a guy who's friends with women, like it's a little bit of a red flag depending on what the nature of that friendship is. And fucking sad, man. He's looking at me. Girls laughing at me because I'm recording my video in the gym. First man was right, you get so much fucking attention when you're just recording in the middle of the gym. Hang on, I've got to reroute the weight now. How many sets do you have left on this, mate? How many sets do you have left on this?
2.
2 more, yeah. Nice one, man. Yeah. How we? Eh? No, I've just come back then. I've just headbutt you, haven't I? How have you been, mate? Yes. Do you want to be on the video? Or? No. Do you know? Yeah, it's really good, man. Oh, my editor's the best. I'm not going to do it. I'm just not doing it. How have you been? Yeah. Yeah. I've done a class once in a while. With the little weight bands and everything. What are you training today?
Legs. Yeah.
Nice one, man. I'm gonna do my set. Alright, boys. I'll show you how I've been training calves. My calves have been blowing the fuck up recently. I think it's so easy for me to cope right now and tell you like, oh no, I'm fine, like fuck him and everything, and move on, the lone wolf, but it's fucking sad, man. I think the value of having close male friends, especially guys who you grow with, who you go to the gym with, who you build businesses with, some kind of collaborative, productive task together, that's so fucking valuable, man. I've had like the best times of my life has been when I've had like a close male friend like I've just had now. I'm not gonna lie, like I can't even lie to you, like I know I'm gonna be experiencing way more like loneliness. It's really weird. I'm so socially connected and I've got so many people who I can like speak to, but to get like the depth of a friendship, the quality, a very deep friendship, that's somewhat of a rare thing, man. And to lose that over like some petty shit of like, yeah, but I have to take responsibility because it's what I'm about to say, just kind of a cope and stuff, I don't know, but like I could see some levels of like red flags with like difference in values, especially with like feminineness. I think it's the issue is like so many guys are just so much more feminine than they should be, and so they don't have like these traits where they prioritize male friendships as much because they kind of like they're okay being friends with girls and everything, and they're okay like just not valuing the type of shit that we value on this journey. And this is, I think it's an important message to send out to you as well, because as you improve yourself on this journey, you're going to start attracting more and more friends, and you'll get to the point where you're like looking big in the gym and you'll see another guy's looking big and you end up speaking and everything, and you'll make a friend which is based on like this productive task of going to the gym, and it's going to be like the best time of your life. But you've got to just make sure you don't put like all your eggs in one basket, and because this shit, it happens, man. I text Sam, so it's not Sam if you are wondering, it's not Sam who I'm not friends with anymore. Sam's my fucking brother, bro. He's like, I actually like know for certain me and Sam are gonna be friends even when we're like 60 years old. I'm still gonna have to take care of him. Whatever woman I end up like fully settling down with, me and her are gonna have to take care of Sam. We get divorced, I'm gonna be like, no, I get custody of Sam. I have a call now, so I'm gonna have to head off, but I don't know if this video had any value. I apologize if you watched this much and you didn't really learn anything, or you didn't get any kind of like value or inspiration from this. Maybe it's just a quick reminder for you right now to just do almost like an analysis of your friendship and be very grateful for the friends that you do have. But one big thing that I've learned from my all-time favorite author, Brian Tracy, is that you have to continuously analyze your relationships through like a journaling process of just asking yourself like, who is like the one or two most valuable friends that you have in terms of your goals and in terms of what you want in life. Make sure to cultivate more positive experiences with them, and make sure, this is like a really hard to swallow pill, which in our fairy tale world no one wants to admit, but make sure you almost every now and then critically evaluate your friends in terms of their potential to be your friend long term. Ask yourself like, does he have some kind of bad trait? Is he prone to eventually getting with a girl who will then like mess up his mind? Because male friends will almost always break up because like one of them has gotten a girl or there's something related to a girl. And ask yourself, does he have the kind of potential to throw you under the bus for a girl? If you can't answer that honestly, like if you can't answer that with like a secure yes, a secure no, like, you know, he wouldn't ever do that, just be very of that. It's a shame, man, but it's part of this journey. It's like, I sound like a dick, but like, bro, we outgrow normal people. We outgrow like normal people so fucking fast in this journey. I've done it before and I'll do it again. Do you know what I mean? I've had friends when I was in university and I was on the same level as them, and as soon as I started getting more business minded, and of course like I wasn't, you know, that great then anyway, but as soon as like I started not wanting to take drugs and go out, I started detaching myself away from friends like that, and I was lonely, but in a solitude kind of way for like a year straight over COVID. I had no friends because I had such high standards for the people in my life. Because that quote that you hear, like you're the average of the 5 people you spend time with, is so fucking true. And do not have anyone in your circle who's bringing you down. There's got to be like some level of equal exchange of value. Like with my friendship with Sam, it's very valuable, even though it's quite clear, like even Sam says this, like we're on different levels. I've been on this journey way longer than he has, and he started way worse than I started. Like he was literally like a fucking Twitch streamer playing video games for 16 hours a day. And so he's asked me a bunch of times, like, you know, like the quote, you're the average of 5 people. So he's asked me like, am I getting worse because of my friendship with him? And I tell him the truth. I'm like, oh, there's got to be some level of like me kind of, you know, becoming more like you, sort of regressing at a certain level. But then I've also gained so much value from our friendship, because there's a guy who has the opposite kind of brain to me. He's very analytical. So there's so much value gained. The humor that we have together, the relationship, and it's like the loyalty and commitment that we have together is so fucking valuable. And I really wish you can get a friendship like that, man. Like, when you find a friendship like that, which is a total real fucking brotherhood, where you've sat, like I've journaled about Sam so many fucking times, and like, see you later, I've journaled about Sam so many fucking times, and this is what you need, man. You need to like critically evaluate your friends and really just ask yourself, 2-3 years from now, is that guy gonna significantly help you towards your goals and what you want to achieve in life? Because that's the most important thing. Friends that you just go out and drink with and stuff, like, they're not fucking valuable. Friends that you just kind of like have goofy times with can potentially be nice, but the biggest, most important thing is that you get closer to where you want to be, man. Being masculine is all about goal striving. So yeah, I'm gonna get going, bro. I appreciate you watching this video. Just me fucking ranting in the gym and just taking extra long rest breaks. Do the hard work, especially when you don't feel like it. Mwah.